Greetings to all Toastmasters and all the guests available here. Whenever you think of stress, what comes into the mind? I hope everyone have been stressful here for the past week, for the past 2 months, or from the day you joined your job. So by what is stress? Can anyone say anything about stress?
Accepting one's health or giving too much pressure to our mind is overload.
Okay. So stress can affect you in two factors. One is overload, and another is the main reason is overload, and your time. The time. What makes the time? Time is lag is your fear. So the fear which you get into causes you to stress out. So the past 4 to 5 months nearly I have been stressful in my work life. From the day I joined my job till I think 6 months it was easy go, but after that I started being stressed. I have to sleep. I have to wake up at nights till 1, 2, maybe 3. Sometimes I have to stay at the office, sleep and get up at 7, 8 and go back home, refresh myself, eat my lunch and come back to office, and again it was like a rotational shift. So what the factors which makes you stress has two reasons too, you can say. The one is why you are stressed out and what leads to your stressed out. I hope everyone have been affected in all these two factors. One factor why you are stressed out is the reason why you are not able to, come to an end to your work cycle or something. And the reason why you are stressed out is the pressure from the above. Maybe your top heads, maybe from your family, and maybe from your relatives, and maybe it might be a festival family occasions where you can't balance your work life and your commitment life. So the very first thing which I say why it's a curse of modern life is almost 70% of the population, mainly particularly in India, we experience it. From the day you're married till your kids grow up, you have this situation which comes right ahead of you. So I can say that till retirement life you are not safe enough. So the one thing which I would like to say is that whenever during my lunch time, I'm at home, even during the weekends, or sometimes in the weekends even I go to work. Even in the weekends I used to eat my lunch at between 11 to 12. When I'm at office I will eat 3:30 and go to sleep at 1 or 2. And the saddest thing is that at the time of having my lunch I see people drinking tea, which is a matter of fact that I'm so depressed. And there are times where even the tea guy comes and asks you what do you like to have, a tea or coffee. I used to say that, no, I didn't eat my lunch yet. That's one reason. And another reason, it doesn't only happen in my case. My colleague who has been married just a month or 2 months back, I think his behavior of his attitude was totally different from what he don't know how to handle, whether it was his marriage or it was his work. So mostly all of us in Thursday nights we used to sleep at the office due to a customer call which ends at 2 or 4. Maybe the customer, depends on the customer. Some might be a Chinese one who has just 4 hours ahead. Maybe if you go for US or Canada customer, and when you're at night, you want to wake up and you have to sleep. So only because all they say is customer is the king, so we have to treat them as our king, so we have to sacrifice our sleeps. But what I came to understand is all these things is really important to work at night times or work. So what we planned is, rather than slogging ourselves, well, we can work hard, work smarter. The smartness lies in your way you work. Depends on the thing. I already get advice from a person like what you would like, what you did yesterday, today, what you did to do tomorrow, or what you do day after tomorrow. So the three things which I would like to have a difference. So you can't do the same thing each and every day. Okay. That makes a difference. That makes your time short. Your time, since if your time is very huge, your fear will get reduced. So that's one thing which I would like to express. This is not only the way I think you all can be stressful of. There are things like your personal issues. If you are getting married, or some functions like your grandfather getting, attaining your age of 60, 70 plus. It's an important function where you shouldn't miss out. So at that time, I think we have to allot. We all will get into that situation. So the only thing which should come into your life is your smart work. Work smartly, and moreover, things are like your eating habits should be clean enough. You can't just eat your something like burger or pizza or etc. junk foods. I think vitamins and carbohydrates and proteins are most important. I always say you just stay healthy and don't just always don't roll up your sleeves.